Well, I think overall, fire safety education is something that you should think about every day of your life, whether you're at school, at work, at home, promoting good fire safety education, doing things appropriate that aren't dangerous, etc., no matter what your activity is. And one way the fire department can do that is to promote fire safety education every day. And we try to do that at Fort Thomas and at the Fort Thomas Fire Department. And so I think just promoting good education, making people stop and think throughout the day as to what you're doing or what act that you're partaking in, to make sure you do that as safely as possible. That's something that we try to stress throughout all of our programs with the Fort Thomas Fire Department and in the city of Fort Thomas.
The reason it's important to talk about fire safety and prevention is it's always better to prevent an emergency than have to respond to one and deal with the aftermath of somebody having a big loss.
Fire Prevention Week it's a week, it's kind of started, it's the same week as the Great Chicago Fire. That's kind of was the origin of this. And the NFPA created the week to make people aware about a specific fire hazard in the hope that we prevent future fire death and destruction. So that was kind of the origin of Fire Prevention Week.
You know, throughout the year, we emphasize through our tours and our visits to schools, fire education, fire prevention, safety, let alone in October when we really stress it with National Fire Prevention Month. So again, it's something that we believe very strongly in, and we stress that throughout the year.
Well, every year the NFPA comes out with a theme for Fire Safety Week, and we try to model an effective fire prevention program around these themes every year. And so we're looking for a way to reach a large amount of the audience as quickly as possible. And technology is a really good form for that, it is. So these videos are a really way to reach people at football games, so we reach thousands of people that way, and then who knows how many people online. So it's a really quick and easy way for us to do that.
The reason we chose Highlands is we've seen the quality of work that they do while we were attending one of the home football games. And it made perfect sense that we have this great resource here in town, and we've seen the quality of their work, and that we could use them to get the message out to the community about Fire Prevention Week.
So we made a video about fire safety. Basically, it was a 30-second video where we just ran through a couple of things to remember about keeping safe in your own home, things not to do in order to prevent a fire.
So Mr. Poff, our teacher, came up to us in class and asked us if we would be interested in helping the fire department create a video to help other people learn about fire safety. We agreed, and we conversed with the fire department, and they eventually came up to our school and talked to us about what they wanted in the video. And
we talked to them about the topic and really open it up to whatever their creative minds can come up with, as long as they stay with the theme for that year.
Then we made a storyboard to map out our ideas, and then after that we actually got into the filming of it. And then we edited it and showed it to Mr. Poff in the fire department. We got the okay, and pretty sure it played at a football game.
So my video was the push hard, push ass CPR video with the football. And it was basically a video to teach people that even if you aren't certified in CPR, just pushing hard and pushing fast on the victim's chest can still make a difference.
70% of Americans feel unprepared to perform CPR when the need arises.
If performed within the first few minutes, CPR can increase a person's chance to live by 2 to 3 times by the time emergency services arrive.
All you have to do to save a life is push hard, push fast, and pass it on.
Hands-only CPR. Doing something is better than doing nothing.
Oh, I'm very impressed. each year gets better. I think I can't stress enough how exciting it is to get those videos sometime in the latter part of September as we approach Fire Prevention Month in October. And every year gets better, and those students do a phenomenal job. And I think that comes back to Fort Thomas Schools, Highlands High School in particular, and Mr. Poff.
I'm very impressed with the videos they come up with. Not only are they creative, but the quality of work that they do is just amazing for high school kids. It's very professional.
I'm blown away every year. Each year I don't think they could do a better job, and every year they kind of outdo themselves. Every year is a little bit more creative, a little bit more entertaining. I don't know how they keep going year after year, but I'm blown away by what they do.
It felt really good to actually like make something to put out there that everyone in the city can see and know that it could possibly help people in the future with keeping safe from fires in their own home.
It was really nice to know that I was doing something for the city. It's kind of something bigger than myself. You know, I might have saved a life making that video.
Well, I really realized like how much of a difference I could make with just a video, like a 30-second video, and the possibility of like actually helping someone in their own home, because it was shown to like people at the football game, so like everybody saw it in town, and it was just like really cool to know that I created a product that was actually going to be useful. When I first came to Highlands, I was like kind of nervous about what classes to take for high school and everything, and I really wanted to do something in film because I've been interested in film for a while, and so I just like out of the blue just took this class, not knowing what to expect, and Mr. Poff has helped us like tremendously, like developing our video techniques and how to film better and how to edit better. We learned how to use like Premiere Pro for the first time, After Effects, and we do stuff every single day that we never really knew that we could like have the possibility to do.
So when I was a freshman at first, I didn't even want to take this class. I kind of got thrown in here like accidentally. I wanted to take art, but I guess it didn't fit in my schedule or whatever. So I was like, all right, 1 year here, whatever. But I actually really grew to like the class and the projects, and Mr. Poff was inspiring with how he taught us how to use Premiere and the cameras and mics, and I had a lot of fun with it, so I decided to keep on going for another 2 years at least now.
Mr. Poff, he's been a good guide for me for 4 years that I've been in the program. He's pretty much taught me everything I needed to know to get going on my own before I could start learning and honing my abilities. Through this project, he started me out by getting me connected to the fire department in the first place to get the video going.
It felt like, I mean, like in a video class, I was expecting, you know, to just like to be doing like music videos or like fun projects and everything, and having the opportunity from Mr. Poff to actually be able to work with actual clients has really helped me understand like the actual video world.